Hello, and welcome back to the second edition of 2020. Hold up just a second. All right, I'm back. As I was saying, second edition of 2020 weekly football updates. And, yeah, so I'm just gonna talk about the scores and what happened, okay? So, Thursday night game was Browns versus Bengals, and somehow the Browns won. I thought the Bengals were gonna win because they have Joe Burrow, but apparently no. Bears beat the Giants. That was a ultimate dump bowl because both those teams are terrible. Cowboys, somehow the Cowboys beat the Falcons. The Falcons at one point had like a 98 point something percent win probability. They were up 39-20, I think, and then the Cowboys came back and won 40-39, which sucks. Packers destroyed the Lions, unsurprising. Titans barely beat the Jaguars, which either means the Titans aren't as good as they were last year, or the Jaguars are a lot better than they were last year because the Titans should have crushed the Jaguars. Colts destroyed the Vikings, which was probably the biggest surprise of the week because I thought the Vikings were going to win, but they lost by like 17. So, yeah. Bills barely beat the Dolphins, which is really like I don't know how they didn't crush the Dolphins because they went like 0-47 last season. And I thought the Bills were going to destroy them, but no. 49ers destroyed the Jets. That wasn't a surprise because the Jets suck. Rams beat the Eagles, which was sort of. I mean, yeah. So just judging that the Eagles lost to the Washington. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean the Washington football team and the Rams means I think the Eagles suck this year. And so for the like 20th year in a row, it looks like the NFC East is going to be the worst division in football. Somehow the 49ers are last in their division. I can't, yeah, that just doesn't make sense. Steelers beat the Broncos in a close game, but Buccaneers beat the Panthers in what looked like it was going to be a close game, but then the Buccaneers scored like a 97-yard touchdown or something. Cardinals beat the I'm sorry. I mean the Washington football team. Chiefs beat the Chargers in overtime, barely. Shout out Justin Herbert because they started Justin Herbert over whoever the heck the other guy was, and they almost beat the defending Super Bowl champions. So, if anyone from the Chargers is watching this, start Justin Herbert, please. Okay, he's good apparently. Ravens beat the Texans, which could have been a good game, but the Ravens are just too overpowering because of Jamar Laxon. Seahawks beat the Patriots. The Patriots suck. The only reason I don't like the Patriots is because they won too much. Because they've, like, not including this year, but like the past 20 years, they've had Tom Brady, and they never had a losing season. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. And they barely won too. So like payback from Super Bowl 49, I think it was. And Monday night game. This was, I think, besides the Colts game, probably the biggest upset of the week. The Raiders beat the Saints. And yeah, I predicted the Saints to go, I think, like 15-1 or something. So I did not expect the Raiders to beat the Saints. Like who would have like the like what I can't name a single Raiders player except Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs. Like that is pretty sad. And somehow they beat the Saints, who I thought would be the best team in the league this year. So, that's all the games. I'm now gonna go to stats and look at the stat leaders after week 2. And by the way, this is I'm recording this in between week 2 and week 3, unlike last one that I recorded after the Thursday night game with the Bengals game. But yeah, so offensive leaders, passing leaders, top 5: Josh Allen, Matt Ryan, Dak Prescott, Teddy Bridgewater. Okay, and Russell Wilson. And then rushing leaders. Aaron Jones, 234 in 2 games. That's impressive. Derrick Henry, who led the league last year. Zeke, Nick Chubb, and Josh Jacobs. And receiving leaders, tied for first, Calvin Ridley and Stephon Diggs. Then you got Julian Edelman, Robbie Anderson, and DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, now, defensive leaders, tackles. There are probably a bunch of other people that have 23, but Devin White and Christian Kirksey, both are the top 2. And then these next 3 are all 23. Eric Kendricks, Micah Kiser, Jalen Smith, probably some others with 23, but I don't feel like clicking on that list right now. Sacks. T.J. Watt and Chase Young are the leaders in sacks right now. Both have 2.5. T.J. Watt got them all in 1 game. And then you got Donkey Kong Sue. It's an Indomitian Sue. I don't know how to pronounce it. I just call him Donkey Kong Sue. Jason Pierre-Paul and Adrian Claiborne. Interception leaders, the Jarius Sneed is the only person with 2 interceptions. And I know for a fact there's like 20 people with 1 interception, but I'm only going to say the 4 on here that are Devin McCourty, Joe Hayden, Cameron Hayward, and Melvin Ingram. So, yeah, that's literally everything. I don't know what else to say. You know what? How much time do we have left? This is 5. Yeah, okay, yeah. That's a good amount of time. So, adios. Hope you have a nice life. This probably got 0 views because the last one got 0 views, but I'm making it anyway. So, yeah. Let's end the meeting in fashion.